today with Caden and Rama, and we wanted to show you the ping pong pattern game. In this game, the dog will be in motion and the handler will act as a target or station for the dog to return to. This is a great game to transition movement into your pattern games. In this game, the dog will have the freedom to go out into the environment, but will still stay engaged with the handler while working near distractions. The dog quickly learns that returning to the handler will continue the pattern. This is a great game to transition your dog to off-leash work as he quickly learns the pattern of going out into the environment and coming back to check back in with the handler to continue the game. Let's see what it looks like. We're going to show you the ping pong pattern game. What I'm going to start by doing is roll a treat to the right. I'm going to click when the dog returns to me and then roll a treat to the left. Good. It is the behavior of returning back to me that is making me click for the dog. And that is continuing the game. We're acting as a station or a target for our dog to return to in this case. We can either be standing or sitting. We can also add movement if we want. But the important part is that our dog needs to return to us to continue the game. This game also allows us to control the distance, so I can toss it out a little bit further if I want to, or I can keep it a little bit shorter if I want to keep it a little bit more taller. It might build some extra energy for my dog by tossing it out a little further. Good, but we're still clicking when he returns back to us. Once again, we're acting as a human target or a human station. And him returning to us is continuing that game. We're just doing a nice ping pong pattern back and forth here. Which is fun for our dog. He noticed the distraction, but he still returned back to mom. It's a great exercise if you want to transition your dog to off-lead work. He's working off-lead here. And he is just learning that even if he goes out in the environment, he still returns to check in with mom. Good. And if he doesn't get it, I can just go ahead and place a reset treat. Good. We can also play ping pong while sitting in a chair or in a stationary position. As you can see, he noticed the distraction and then continued right back to me in the chair. The chair acts as a station for him to return to.
Here we are at the park. We just arrived. There's a lot of activity today with a couple of baseball games. And we are using ping pong to establish a nice pattern involving movement before we go on our walk. So Rama is getting in a nice pattern of going out into the environment and then returning to me. Once again, he's using me as a station to return to. And in this way, we're able to incorporate a little bit of movement into an activity before we actually go on a walk past all of the distractions. This puts him in a nice pattern of offering attention back to me before we move on to do something harder. And there you saw I just tossed another reset treat to get him back into the pattern. If he ever loses the pattern, we can toss one more reset treat to get him back into it again, which he is back in his pattern now. He is offering some good attention, so he is ready to add more movement to his walk.